Hello friends, today we are going to start a very new chapter, that is mixture and alligation, questions of mixture and alligation. So let's begin. So here is the question: if rupees 1500 was partially lent at 5% and remaining 8% simple interest, if the total interest received from both was rupees 270 in 3 years, then find the amount kept at 5% simple interest per annum. Okay, so this 1500 was partially invested at 5% and 8% rate of interest if total interest received after 3 years was 270 in 3 years, right? So in 1 year how much they are receiving? 90 rupees, right? In 3 years he received 270. So in 1 year he received 90. Then find the amount kept at 5% interest rate. Okay, so you have to find what is the amount that was kept the 5% interest rate. So suppose if I lend at a 5% interest rate, if I get interest as a 5% on 1500, what amount I will get? 1500 into 5 by 100, this equivalent to 15 into 5, that is 75. So 75 is the amount he will get if he lend all the amount 1500 at 5% rate. If he lend the same amount on 8%, means 1500 to 8 by 100, we lend it by this price, then 15 into 8, that is equivalent to 120, 120, right? So 120, if he lent all the money at 8% interest, and what was the money? 1500, then he will get 120 rupees as interest. But what he is actually getting? He is getting 90 rupees per year, na? For 3 years he is getting 270, for 1 year he will get 90, right? And we are finding out interest or the amount that this person is getting per year, right? 5% per year. So after doing this, the you separate this from big small one and big from small one, this and this. That means out of total part, this can be divided by 15. So out of total money, he lent two part of it in 75 and one part of it in 120, right? So 2 as to 1, he is lending two part for 75 and one part for 120. So he asks you find out the amount he kept at 5% interest rate. Okay, so two part he is keeping out of how much? 3. 2 plus 1 total is 3. So 1500 into 2 by 3. After you do this, 500 into 2, that is 1000 rupees he led at 5% interest rate. Okay, so here is a question, that in what ratio a grocer mixed two varieties of tea worth rupees 60 a kg and 65 a kg, that by selling that price at a rupees of 68.20 a kg, he gained 10% profit. So you know that this is the selling price, right? And this is what? This is cost price. In what ratio he should mix? This is cost price, right? Cost price, because he did not sell that, right? So that by selling the mixture he gained 68, means after selling in this amount he is gaining 10%. So this is cost price, we have to increase this by 10%, right? And similarly we have to increase this also by 10%. So 60 rupees is the first cost price. So to make it selling price, they told we have to sell it at 10% gain. If you are comparing in mixture and alligation, you have to compare same quantity. You have to compare selling price and cost price. So here you need to compare selling price, but here this is cost price, so we have to make it selling price. So 10% means 110. 10% gain means what? 100% we all have, 10% we have to add, that is entirely it is 110, right? Upon 100. So this, after doing, my answer comes out to be 66 rupees. So the cost of first tea is 66 rupees, and the second one is 65 into your 110 upon 100. upon 100. So this comes out, this cancel, and this comes out to be 71.5. Okay, 71.5. So you know that the cost price of first variety, that is 60 rupees tea, is 66 rupees, and that of second variety tea cost price was 65, but selling price will be 71.5. And you have to mix both of them and make them it and sell them at what price? 68.2. So now you can apply alligation and mixture. So after doing this, how much is remaining? That is 68.20 minus 66. So this is 2.2, right? And 71.5 minus 68.20. So this comes out to be 3.3. So you can see it, this 2 can go by 1.1, right? 1.1 can divide this 2. So after dividing this, this comes out to be 2 and this comes out to be 3. So the ratio in which the first quantity and the second quantity is mixed is 3 raised to 2. So your answer is 3 as to 2. Okay, fine. So here is a question that two beaker contain acid and water in ratio 2 as to 3 and 3 as to 4. If the mixture in two beakers of equal quantity is poured into a common one, the resultant ratio of acid and water is. So the ratio of acid water is 2 as to 3, and for second liquid the ratio of acid and water is 3 as to 4, right? The two beakers of equal quantity is poured into a common one. The resultant ratio of acid and water is. So here you can see there is 5 unit of total and here 7 unit. So you have to make this unit same, because here there are 5 units and here it is showing 7 units. So in order to compare, you have to make the same. So you have to multiply this by 7, you have to multiply this by 5. If you multiply this by 7, this also by 7, this also by 7, this also by, this by 5, because we multiply it by 5. The quantity of acid in first figure comes out to be 14 and water comes out to be 21 liter. And second beaker it comes out to be 15 and 20 liters, right? So now they ask you, if they both are mixed commonly, so what will be the ratio? What will be the new ratio if both are mixed together? So we have to add acid acid together and water water together. So what is addition of acid acid? It is 29, and water water is 41. 20 plus 21. So the ratio will be 29 by 41, the new ratio, if both are added together and poured together. Okay. So this you should write in your answer. So this is the answer. So here is a question that a mixture contains spirit and water in the ratio 5 as to 1. So you know that there is a spirit and water whose ratio is 5 as to 1. Means if you have 6 liter of mixture, that means 5 liter will be spirit and 1 liter will be water. In a simple language, this what it mean by 5 as to 1. Okay, another mixture consists spirit and water, which ratio is 2 as to 1. What ratio in which two mixture are added to get the mixture ratio 5 as to 2? So you have to make a ratio that is 5 as to 2. Okay, so in this type of question, if you are comparing certain quantity, then you have to compare the similar one. So if you are taking water, then take water for the entire solution. If you are taking spirit, so you need to solve the entire question with the help of spirit only. So you know that there is 5 unit of spirit out of total how many? 5 plus 1 6. So you just take spirit here and you can write that spirit ratio is 5 as to 6 of the total, because there is 5 spirit and total is 5 spirit plus 1, that is total is 6, because 1 unit is water. So we have to compare only one quantity, so we are comparing spirit. So spirit is 5 unit out of total how much? 6 unit. Similarly here, spirit is how much? Spirit is 2 unit out of total is 2 plus 1, that is spirit is 2 unit and water is 1 unit. So total is 3 unit. Now you have to find and you have to make a mixture that is 5:2. So 5:2 means spirit is 5 unit and plus 2. 5 plus 2 is 7 out of total 7 unit because 2 unit is water, right? So after dealing with this, you have to solve the further one, means this equation. So 5:7, so 5 upon 6 minus 5:7 you have to solve because 5:6 is a bigger number as compared to 5:7, because we know that in denominator if a number comes smaller then this value will get bigger, and if a greater number is in denominator or dividation then the value becomes smaller. So after doing this comes out to be 35 minus 30 upon 42. Yes, after solving this comes out to be 5 by 42. So you get the ratio here, it is 5 by 42. And for another section which is greater one, 2 by 3 is greater, or 5 by 7. So in my opinion 2 by 3 plus 2 by 3, that is 4. 5 by 7 will be greater. Okay, 5 by 7 minus 2 by 3. This will be 15 minus 14, because this goes in this side, this goes in this side, and this multiplication. So 5 into 3, that is 15, minus 2 into 7 upon 21. So this is 15 minus 14 upon 21. So after solving this comes out to be 1 by 21. So this answer is 1 by 21. So you get first one, that is S1, and you can write it as S2. The first one ratio is 1:21 and second one is 5:42. So you can simply divide this. This is 1 by 21 divided by 5 by 42. Okay. So whenever you need to solve such four numbers multiplication, always consider first as a teacher and the last one as a backbencher. So whom teacher will always target? Teacher will always target backbencher. So 1 will multiply with 42 and 5 will multiply with 21. So after solving this, you can get the ratio of the way you have to mix the spirit and water. So after that, this will cut and this comes out to be 2, right? Because 21 2s are 42. So 2 by 5 is the ratio of spirit and water which you have to make. So the answer of our question will be, for this solution, is 2 by 5. Okay? So the ratio in which spirit and water must be mixed is 2 by 5. Jack has some hens and horses in a farm. If number of head is 96 and total number of foot is 280, what is the number of horses on the farm? Means there are hens and horses, right? If the addition of their heads is 96 and the total number of foot is 280, what is the number of horses in the farm? So you know that hen head plus horse head HR head equal to 96. And how many legs hen have? 2 legs. So 2h legs plus 4 4 legs of horse. HR legs equal to 280, right? This you know. Now what I can do, I can equate this with this and I can find out, right? So hen plus horse equal to 96. So I can multiply it by 2. So after multiplying it 2h matlab means 2 hen plus 2 horse equal to 192. This will be remain same. 2h plus 4 hr equal to 280. So this can cancel out, right? Minus minus. So this comes out to be minus 2 hr equal to, so after subtracting, minus 280 minus 192. This comes out to be 8 88. Okay, 88 will come out. So 88 equal to 2h. This is minus minus, so minus minus cancel. HR equal to horse, you get horse value get as 2 divide goes in divide. So 44 horses are there. Okay, 88 by 2, that means 44 horses are there. So the remaining will be what? The remaining will be hens. So 96 minus 44, you get the number of hens. So hens will be 52. 52 hens will be there and 44 horses are there. Okay, horses and hens. So this how you need to solve the equation. Thank you.